Knight。
欢迎 Knight。第3赛段，我们的标记是有着很不错的开头啊，首周3战全胜。Knight 和欧文选手也是同时入选了我们的周最佳阵容，而其中 Knight 也是更是我们的周最佳选手。你怎么评价自己和队伍在上一周的表现呢？
我觉得自己和队伍在上表现就可圈可点吧，就还是有挺多提升空间的，就希望下周打得更好。
那今天这场对手呢，历史两队交锋当中啊，上一次还是在2024年，同时呢，对手的上下两路选手仍然是今天的首发。大家会觉得今天在哪些方面会和对手掰掰手腕呢？
就感觉很久没和他们交手了嘛，但他们上来肯定是有实力的，就希望打出精彩的表现。
好的，我们就期待双方的发挥了。
Down. It may be that he blows up this game and we have no chance to really prepare, but a Vladimir lock-in
lat here for both of these teams. I think that both squads have maybe some more love for BLG in the crowd is to be expected, and already we're fighting over Raptors.
I mean, why not start things off this way? Shun, once again low, flashing away, is going to go down for first blood. Given over to the lock, one of the worst case scenarios on.
Shen lane should have favorable lane states and mostly keep that prio maintained until Vlad gets some of that that haste to be able to spam those Qs out.
Get a good bit of damage in here as well. Just already having the ability to jump so far forward and take aggressive trades. He could kill on right then, but instead Crisp is going to be the one to go down as Viper's decided this is a winning trade. Xiaoya doesn't have the damage to take on Viper just yet, but with 2 nails over 2 minutes, should be back up by then. But Shun still continues exuding pressure, even in a 3v2, soon to be a 3v3 as in comes Knight on, recommits to the fight. Another scat of the week, stuns 3, but a Nocturnal's in the back line. Will...
It's a valiant attempt there, and he does manage to pick it up a little bit, so refunds 20% of the cooldown as Viper, very bold walk up there, almost goes down, has to use both of those summoner spells that we talked about. He maybe wanted to save to be more aggressive, but now On is here.
Yeah, Viper actually baits out Xiaoya again to recommit to the fight, leaving Crisp all in his low.
Here's
Knight shows up to the bot lane as well. Ends up with an ult directly to the face, and 2 kills go.
Struggle with, like we said, it is very difficult to get an engage onto multiple members if you are this BLG comp, but they found one isolated.
Yeah, finding the single member, that's where it gets much easier. Tagyuan does flash away point in the game. This, however, really good for BLG, because if they're able to keep themselves in this even or ahead state and continue abusing the bot lane, they are going to have
reset for the time being. Maybe Shun can look for a steal. He does have flash to get back over the wall.
We're not fighting. Shun wastes his invulnerability. Chooses to expend the flash. BLG may be able to win the fight afterwards, depending on Knight, who's been corralling LGD into a corner. Right now, the first reset coming in through for Shun. Xiaoya flashes away, but will still be slain by the fangs from Knight. And On even collects a kill onto Tagyuan. Bertle wants to answer that back. Should be able to, with Knight chasing him down. Could be the end for...
I think it adds an extra layer of scrutiny over to BLG from that last fight, as Nevermind Hung is just flashing onto Shun.
Shun is very, very dead. Flash over the wall from him does force one out of Bertle as well. Knight teleporting in.
Juggler down.
Bertle's going to be able to get out with this blast code only into Viper, however, as Viper's trying to assassinate Xiaoya, and he will. LGD.
One another in the mid lane, as now Wembo, freed up from his shackles in the top lane, is just split pushing and opening up the door to go onto Bertle.
Can commit to the Baron Pit at any time that he likes, and BLG have by far more pressure. Viper's actually going to pop the Ghost, and BLG are certainly going in. Viper's all over the team fight, flashing in the back line on the Tagyuan, but he gets deleted immediately after the pool expires, with Shun and On collaborating to take down Bertle. The rest of LGD throws themselves into the Hextech ultimatum, only to fall one by one. BLG will be clawing back this team fight once again, and his Knight does...
They're the ones running, though, Dia.
It's really difficult to deal with Shun at this point in the game. Xiaoya can't get out of the Hextech ultimatum, is going to stay alive for a little bit longer.
Also going to fall here as BLG are sieging On, but now it's Hung trying to 1v1 Viper. Will probably succeed, actually.
To be honest. Forces the pool out, forces out the ghost as
Ghost?
well. Viper starts
Oh!
turning this though. That is a lot of damage to come out of the Vladimir, and Viper.
Like you said earlier, Dia, BLG just have the clear advantage with how hard they scale.
Most important is keeping themselves present in the mid lane. Unfortunately, BLG have identified that, and they will be removing that presence expeditiously. Unfortunately, seem to be in their last couple minutes of this game. Knight is going to lose his blue buff, maybe reclaim it off of Hung's body. It's a GA for Hung if he wants to last a little bit longer. A teleport
What are
from
we
Europe
doing
we
here?
just saw fly by us, and the game has truly deteriorated at this point, Quacks. You know it as well as I do. Watching as this plays, BLG know that they're winning this game. It is a matter of how they do it, and Hung, though he really...
Just a theory, though, is now BLG in a 4v5 are going to barrel down into the mid lane.
Wenbo knows that he's effectively immortal right now. And that's not true for Xiaoya, nor is it true for Crisp, who get to position aggressively, but not to too much effect. BLG pick up those 2 kills, and they should be able to pick up the game right now. Bertle can do little on this Jace. Tong Yuan might have another ult to find somebody, but it does not do nearly enough damage, and the Nexus dies before anybody from BLG hits the ground.
Convincing win there from BLG. A couple of hiccups, slam the lane, get some free scaling on their side, and make it difficult for Xiaoyu to...
I was kind of hoping as well, I know that Yunara Lulu is really powerful. I was kind of hoping that we would get... And that is exactly what we're hoping for when we talk about all eyes on this Lee Sin. Tong Yuan invading is just the cherry on top. He might kill Shun. He's
Shun?
gonna kill Shun. He's gonna kill Shun. Never mind. On
Oh, he has no mana!
Tong Yuan is selling his team right now. He was either, but having been seen, Wenbo plays like it, and we're going to see a couple of resets come in towards the top side as Crisp has expectedly been out of lane, but this is what it's costing him as Xiaoya does get dove.
More strict around these rotations and make sure that Viper isn't able to get these plates for free.
Just spawned, so as we watch Hung get obliterated, but the polymorph to save on, looks like they're just going to invest a realm warp to make this happen. Tong Yuan dies for this. Tong Yuan dies 2 on
Whoa.
for this, and the Lulu lives to see another day. Another polymorph up, but and still very reliant on what it is that their jungler wants to do. Unfortunately, he's got no... The game is dead even, or as dead even as it can be. Perhaps a little bit less dead than Tong Yuan, but dead enough, it appears. Tong Yuan not going to get out.
Priority game ahead of this objective, but it doesn't seem like they're concerned with the dragon at all. They want Knight dead again.
That's Flash, that's everything, but it saves Knight, and he tries to turn things around as Viper shows up to the fight. The Shockwave connects, but in goes Bertle with the public execution, finding Viper with Hung on Knight in the backline. BLG are losing this fight. They're bleeding out to LGD, and on running away through the mid lane. But they don't want to let Baron reset. Tong Yuan is tanking a lot of damage to keep it leashed as Hung goes for the Omega flank. Knight is positioned at the opposite end from him, but a small lockup maybe buys enough space, maybe buys enough time. Hung is riding in the bush, goes for the kick, gets temper faded, but still connects onto Viper. Wenbo, isolated in the front line, manages to survive with a flash away. Everybody from BLG is alive as Shun flashes in for Chris, but Bertle and Hung go in for the kill themselves. Exactly the good news story that we need for this roster. It is proactive play. It is in their comfort zone. And Quacks, it beats the best team in the
Give BLG a 5th man to play around with, giving them something to...
throw Knight on Xiaoya, and he's not going to be attacking Shun. He's going to be running for his... Even during the break, like outside of the game, just in the intermission, there was a lot of preparation for this play. BLG and LGD, the fans, the players, they are ready to draw blood, and a couple flashes blown already, maybe even some kills going down as the binding does land. Xiaoya getting
It's inconvenient for everyone on LGD. There are multiple sums burned by them, and now Knight, Hung is 1 HP. He doesn't have level 2.
Flash on him! Flash on him! Knight.
He's a Vault Breaker.
He checks the red. He's going to find him right now. Shun doesn't have Hung is running on right now. He's got literally nothing. He's picked up 1 camp and a quarter,
Oh
and
my
he
God.
just
Is
walked
he
into the
dead?
bot lane to die. He's dead. He
God.
literally just walks into the bot lane to die. But that's not out of control. He's level 6 now, and he's ready to make a gank bot
Yes.
lane. He finds On, immediately locks him up, and Shun is on the way, but Shun is a little bit. Hong gets to pick up the kill, and Viper looks for an answer.
Viper.
Flash on Xiao, you should be able to find it, and even through the shield, will do so. As Knight comes down, Hong's now running for his life away from Shun, but an ace in the hole will finish him off. A double kill. And a call.
Doesn't even have it
And
completed.
Viper's a Viper. It's just the reality that LGD are dealing with right now. This is a good flash, though, from Tangyuan if they can find Viper, but Viper gets away, flashing out over the wall, completely safe now on Caitlyn. I say as Hong jumps on top of him.
Oh, he got him!
Hong picks up the kill.
Just a couple of seconds, but crucially, Herald is still here, and Tangyuan is caught, by the way.
Should be able to get out, but Shun flashes to secure the kill.
Being jumped onto. Speaking of being jumped onto, as we go back to live,
Once again, Tangyuan. It's
into the game, so he'll be really strong going into this fight. And if you're looking to 5v5, a flank from an Akali can break that up real fast, as Hong is in Neverland. Still gets hit by the binding.
Binding hitbox Omega lol. Xiaoya is going to fall as well. I love Quacks. It's, you know, I love an underdog story. I love seeing LGD fight their way back. That was a tough way to see him go. And you remember when we said that Knight was Omega farmed? Well, that's the manifestation of it.
We've moved on from farming minions to farming champions. Double for Knight, as he's just going on to Bertle.
Let's get the ultimate down. Bertle does almost turn things on Knight.
He's on the prowl.
Will they find him? I mean, yes, they will. And I'm looking around the rest of the map. 20 seconds to Baron. So it looks like they're going to find credit to LGD. They are positioned well to at least save their AD carry. Try and find a way to turn things around. But Chris gets insta-deleted. Xiaoya's here as well. Getting taken out in a 2 versus 4. I've seen enough. Give Knight the MVP.
Blue team's inhibitor has respawned.
Tangyuan,
He has to pad their stats a little bit, knowing that they have full control of this game. They've regained it after a stumble in game.
今天尤其最后一场啊，真的看得热血沸腾。我们也先请 Viper 选手跟我们各位打声招呼吧。
大家好，我是第二届的校选手 Viper。
欢迎 Viper。那今天我们这一周啊，其实是来到我们上海主场了。上一周啊，深圳的粉丝非常之热情。我觉得这样好了，在我们的这个赛后采访之前，先让大家感受一下我们的上海观众热情，好不好？来，3、2、1。Viper 对我们这个赛段的一个巡回赛制还适应吗？
是吧？因为本来就我们也是以前的那个第二赛段也是在别的地方
要换着城市打，
对，一直打嘛，所以
就还没有太大的区别，对吧？那我们也聊聊我们的标记战队，因为上一场在我们的赛后群访当中，丹尼教练也提到说，其实在这个赛段之前，你们还没有来得及打1场训练赛，所以在这样的情况下还能够拿到4连胜啊，我觉得是非常不容易的。Viper 会觉得近期自己的队伍在哪些方面做得比较好呢？
其实是我们的沟通里的细节东西比其他队友强吧。然后虽然我们没有来打过训练赛，但是还是在国际赛的时候我们已经打过很多次嘛，所以练是挺多的啊。
还是有成熟的经验在的啊！也聊聊今天的对局，在第1局的时候 ，Viper 也是让我们看到，算是你比较古早的拿手英雄了吸血鬼，但是对面的下路祭出了这个下路洛克，当时看到对手 pick 这一手，你们是什么感想呢？
我看这个英雄感觉是前面有点猛，然后打架的时候战斗力很强，但是还是晋江就适可英雄嘛，所以打到后期不一定好。
有一点点乏力，对吗？
但是那把他捡个2个人头有点长吧，但是还好，因为他打团的时候不好发挥。
之前有看到你在采访中提到过说，其实你还是更偏爱 ADC 英雄，对吧？但是我们最近的这个，我们大家也知道嘛，下路 AP 盛行的下路，你对此有什么看法吗？
我也其实是 没考虑过这种情况吧，这个版本也会到这样了，然后我再能用这个 AP 法师英雄吗？我是还好吧，但别人应该不好适应这个版本。
那也是我们看到选手也一直在慢慢的不断的在适应当中了。聊聊这个今天的对手，我觉得老干爹也是给你们制造了不少的麻烦，尤其第2局的时候，在他们对手的这个打野的盲僧的带领下，一直不断的实现单点突破。你们对此是会觉得第2局问题出在哪儿呢？
我觉得是没有什么问题吧，就找一个的话，感觉给对面太多机会了，但还是中后期打团都是我们有机会放反单，没有配合好。
那决胜局稳住了啊。对于 Viper 来说，其实前中期你的女警其实是发育是比较顺的，但是在后面的一些团队的一个团战拉扯当中，对方还是有一点拉这个节奏的。后期你们是怎么处理的呢？在刚刚决胜局。
首先我跟队友说等我复活甲，因为我知道这把他们硬杀我就没办法操作吧，就我死了就死了，但是还是对面拳脚技能之后我们的打团肯定会赢嘛。就能赢就行了，无所谓。
确实在团战的这个细腻度上，我觉得标记还是更胜一筹的。也恭喜你们拿到这个4连胜了。最后一个问题想问到我们 Viper 的一个个人上的问题啊，我在上个月的时候看到你的一个个人专访里面，看到 Viper 选手把我们这个一直以来很多的这个粉丝送的各种大大小小的礼物，非常规整的收纳好，铺满了这个整面墙。我们也知道一直以来从我们登场以来啊，有很多的粉丝，大批的粉丝在守护和坚持和支持。你会觉得对你而言，粉丝的支持和爱是有着什么样的意义呢？
肯定有意义吧，因为我首先想不到这么多人爱我打游戏，然后过来看着我的比赛，是没想到吧，是因为我就玩我自己的，但是感谢大家。
感谢大家，也谢谢大家的支持，也希望 Viper 选手能够带着众多粉丝给予的这个能量啊，继续无畏的向前走。恭喜标记，也谢谢我们的 Viper 选手接受我们的赛后采访。接下来我们把画面交还给解说师。